Hello, it's me again. 4 months later, I'm getting notifications on WhatsApp, which I'm going to stop. I just watched the most recent Wheezy Waiter video, Blast from the Past, as is this whole format. So I figured this would be a good time for me to pick up on just making a little YouTube video. Because I've been thinking about creativity recently, and my tendency to be pulled into completely different directions. And sometimes the pull of these two things means that I get stuck in the middle and I don't move in one direction or another, and things don't get made because I just get stuck between these two pulls. And one of those pulls is the pull to make something just for the sake of making it, that's just like fun, and I'm just doing a thing that I'm really interested in, venting my creativity, and I'm playing with a thing. And the other is to just study something and be like, what works, and make a thing that works. And sometimes these two things can come together really nicely, but a lot of the time I'm thinking like, what works? And that's taking me in one direction. And then I'm also thinking, ooh, what's a cool, fun, creative thing? And that's taking me in another direction. And the two things get stuck, you know? And I think this particularly happens if I want to make a YouTube video. I'm starting, spoilers, we'll see if this actually happens, because, you know, there have been various times where I've attempted to make YouTube videos and things have all fallen through. But I'm starting to try making YouTube videos again. Just a couple. But I think because there is so much like industry wisdom about YouTube and like how to make the first, 30 seconds work, and then how to structure stuff for engagement and blah, 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 blah. And like, if I actively ignore that stuff, I'm like, well, what's the point? Because no one's going to watch this. But if I engage with it too much, then I'm like, what's the point? I think the thing is, I want to be doing something that is individually expressive. And I also want to be doing something that's good. And good has already been discovered. So it's just a box ticking exercise, What am I trying to say? What are you trying to say, Matthew? Bring it back round. You can do it. I just don't know how to square these two creative desires, like to make something that's going to be good and successful and follow things that people already say work, and to do something that's creatively expressive. Because a lot of the time, what did I do? Was it that? Was it? Oh, that's different. Wild. Fun. I'm such an old man. I have no idea how technology works. I think that there's a part of me, and I think that's part of the reason why I want to make these videos on this channel, that dislikes polish. Anyone can do it, and the only real reason to do it is not because of any creative desire. It's to make yourself not look bad, to like appeal to an audience by asserting, I know what I'm doing. That's not a creative act, and that takes up so much of the effort in actually making something. I find this when I'm making movies, that like the majority of the energy goes into proving that I am a capable person at making movies. And I don't care. Like, I don't care about getting the lighting just right. I don't care about like I'm shooting this on the fuckiest webcam. I'm like, do you think that I thought about this frame? But a lot of the time, like, I'm working on this short at the moment that, there's some shots that are kind of out of focus. Like, I didn't think too much about the lighting on a lot of it, but what matters is the shots that are chosen and how they're cut together. And that's always been what's been important for me. So that's me having a rant from one perspective. There is the other perspective where I'm like, yes, but I love things that are well crafted. And blah, blah, blah. But it's all about the ideas. It's always going to be about the ideas. So like, even the stuff that I love that's well crafted and the stuff that where I'm like, oh, I want to study this to work out how to do it well. It's how to do the thing well, not how to come across as if I know how to do the thing well, which is what so much of like doing YouTube, so much of doing YouTube now is just getting polish in your first 30 seconds, getting polish in your edit, like just to make the audience think you know what you're doing. Like I don't care. Like I just want to make the thing. I want to make the thing because I want to make the thing. I've got crazy eyes. They're my crazy creative eyes. But a lot of the time I don't make the thing because I'm like, well, I just don't want to do all that work. I just don't want to put all of that effort in that doesn't benefit anyone, really. Like you gotta like service the algorithm and you gotta make a good impression, and I just want to make something good. And you know, I'm sure some people out there, cinematographers that I know, think that good is a pristine image. To me, no. This has been such a rant, very much just like entitled creative, I feel. But like the work that I want to do, and I want to do work, I want to work. The work that I want to do is creative work. It's not box ticking. I hate box ticking. I'm very happy to be putting this out on my side channel because I'm aware of the fact that this is wildly pretentious and somewhat privileged, but I mean it. I feel it. So this video is not going to make any sense because it's structurally quite bad. But that's a little thing that I've been thinking about recently. I was just about to go like, oh, I really should put things on the wall so the background's more interesting for this video. You know what? I actually think that I might do, because I want to do that. But there is a part of me that's like, oh, well, am I just doing that because I think that that's what a good YouTube video is, and that's what people will take seriously? Who knows? Who knows? I'm going to go edit this little thing and push it out onto my second channel.